In the headlines, Special Prosecutor charges Dwabin MCE nominee with 26 counts of corruption for allegedly bribing assembly members to endorse him. We show you videos of how the floods affected some residents in Accra today. Still on the Achimota Forest, Land Ministry is saying no one will inherit Sir John's alleged Achimota Forest Sakumono Ramsar site lands. As OccupyGhana is calling for the revocation or suspension of EI 144, which declassified portions of Achimota Forest as a reserve, OccupyGhana is again demanding a commission of inquiry into the return of all state lands. One suspect in Dansoman daylight street robbery arrested by police, and anti-terrorist campaign dubbed See Something, Say Something launched in Accra. He wanted to be the municipal chief executive for Dwabin in the Ashanti region, but was rejected on the first occasion by the assembly members after President Akufo-Addo nominated him. When he made a second attempt, he was again rejected. It emerged afterwards that he had allegedly paid bribes to some assembly members for his endorsement, yet they voted against him. A video emerged showing that he had gone to demand the said bribe from those who collected it for not endorsing him. The special prosecutor has taken up the matter and has charged Alexander Kwabena Safo-Kantanka with 26 counts of corruption.
Safo-Kantanka will be arraigned before the High Court in Kumasi on Wednesday, June 1, charged with 26 counts of corruption in respect of a public election arising out of two public elections conducted in September and November 2021 for the confirmation or otherwise of his nomination. The fact supporting the special prosecutor's case against him is that Safo-Kantanka, who is a farmer and the chairman of the Dwabin constituency of the New Patriotic Party, gifted the elected members of the assembly 5,000 cedis each ahead of the election, which was to confirm him. He again gifted the appointed members 2,500 Ghana cedis each, all with the intention to influence them in their duty as votes in respect of the election in his favor.
Who said it? I'm a visitor. I'm a visitor. What the town is, what does cannot come? They don't need one that comes for. Foolish man like you. Who will know the one that comes for? Sarah, I can't come up with confirmation center. I got to go, but what is Sarah? Who try to the time? What will punch you? Also, Bolani to go to the Bible. You must stand up for Fanny Passana. Ever come there? Who must have one? Who must have one?
Following Tuesday dawn's rains, some parts of Accra experienced floods as usual. We sent our lenses to town and captured some scenes in addition to what others have shared on social media.
Some streets in the capital, including ceremonial roads, had flood waters on them. Debris and silt were seen at some areas. Areas badly affected as usual was Odorna, Abusokai, Kaneshi and Agbogloshi, where some affected persons were seen going through the debris to secure what was left of their properties. The intercity STC yard at the South Industrial Area was not spared by the flood waters. Also at Odorna Market, some traders lamented the state of the market and called on the government to honor its promise of building them a new market. They explained that they have suffered enough flood and fire disasters over the years, indicating that concrete steps must be taken to address their issue.
Yes, no be boy wa ha why yesem na say na nsuo no yiri fire wa ha de ye ho wa amane ye ho wa ha no anu ye hya no ye nyan obatan yakofa lo wo de adwuma na nsuo ye se obe da atua lo fo nsuo no de no muso nsuo atonso ato obedi wo charge wo sika no oma e kakra no say ye mfadia no ye di dwansu ye hosun say the bibe kan wa ma fa kan ma e na asem no ya tawi
eda akufado asise wa ma yesa kakra but I think say you come kra 1.5 years nie iso na ba ye no anu ye di say gravels no atwe gravels no from inside kra ha yina gravels bebre wa ha enti gravels no entumi boaye ne yina say ye pese na do enti omo hwe na omo meboa traditional shopping mall me ne ma meti woni be so di nyina akọ akufado ye sraw sorry na dwumadi no buy so be boaye na mom wona di wo no na wi wo no
Away from the floods, the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources is saying no one will inherit Sir John's alleged Achimota Forest, Sakumono Ramsar site lands. In a statement issued Tuesday, the sector minister Samuel Abujinapo said a preliminary inquiry has shown that Sir John does not own any lands at both areas. But even if he does, the interest or title will not pass to any beneficiaries as the state was taking over the said lands.
Mr. Jinapo said the preliminary inquiries has also shown that the alleged will was a subject of litigation in the courts. That aside, the minister said he has directed the Forestry and Land Commissions to deem as void if ownership by Sir John was established.
Meanwhile, pressure group OccupyGhana is asking the government to revoke or suspend the operation of the Forest Instrument 2022 EI 144 and the Forest Instrument 2022 EI 154 forthwith. The group is arguing that there is a serious instances of conflicts of interest and conflict of duty involving government officials and other government actors in relation to the declassification of some portions of the Achimota Forest as a reserve.
Apart from the call for revocation or suspension of the personalization of the E1, 144 and 154, OccupyGhana is also calling for a public inquiry into the return of all state lands. It says, in accordance with Article 278 of the Constitution, the President should be satisfied or the Council of State should advise or Parliament should request that a commission of inquiry be appointed. This, they say, will help to inform the public on all return of state lands to pre-acquisition owners since the 4th Republican Constitution came into being.
In Dansoman, one of the two suspects in connection with the broad daylight robbery last Sunday has been arrested. The police say it was a special anti-robbery squad that carried out an intelligence-led operation which led to the arrest.
According to the police, the other suspect is currently being pursued. In a video shared on social media, a woman identified as Benes Quay is seen holding a handbag which was forcibly taken away from her by two guys on a motorbike. The woman briefly resisted the robbery by attempting to run away, but her attacker pursued her until she fell. With her hand hanged onto the bag, the attacker appeared to hack at her hand with an object and managed to snatch it. He then ran to his getaway motorbike manned by an accomplice.
And before we go, a citizen education campaign to help raise awareness and alertness on a possible terrorist attack in Ghana has been launched by the National Security Ministry in Accra. Dubbed See Something, Say Something, the campaign is to educate the citizenry to respect any suspicious activities related to terrorism to the national security agencies.
The See Something, Say Something campaign is part of efforts to help deal with the terrorist threat in the West African sub-region. The public is encouraged to report anything unusual to the security agencies by dialing 999 toll-free or use any of the security agencies' phone numbers or social media handles. The Minister for National Security, Albert Kandapa, speaking at the launch, said a campaign against misinformation that seeks to create unnecessary fear and panic among the citizenry will also be run alongside.
The campaign is not aimed at creating panic among the citizenry. We certainly are not panicking. Rather, it is geared toward bolstering the confidence of the public to swiftly report suspicious activities in their communities to the relevant security and intelligence agencies. And let me also state that the security ministries are aware of the possible misinformation that could be targeted at creating fear and panic. As a result, the Say Something campaign shall be run concurrently with a vigorous campaign against any misinformation that seeks to create unnecessary fear and panic among the citizenry.
Graphic Online's News in Brief is brought to you by Graphic News Plus.
Download your Graphic News Plus now and choose your preferred package daily, weekly, monthly, and annually, and access free news on various interest areas as well. Graphic News Plus, connecting people through news.
Thank you for watching. Stay safe and protect yourself from COVID-19. For more news, please visit our website graphic.com.gh and follow us on Facebook at Daily Graphic and on Twitter at GraphicGH and on YouTube at Graphic Online TV. I'm Ama Amankwa Befi.